Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, it's definitely been a little bit of a while since I've been able to put out a video. It's funny how life throws you a few obstacles that you've got to deal with first. But now that that dust is sort of semi-settled, I have enough breathing room to be able to do this. Gray Matt's back. Have an unboxing to do for you today. The contents are something that I think most North American mag fetters are definitely interested in knowing more about. The box is coming from Europe, if that gives you any kind of hint. And yeah, so in this video, you'll see what's inside. I'll do some comparative from A and B yeah, I'm not going to say too much because it'll just basically give it away. All right, let's get started. Grab the knife, open, slice carefully. As you can tell from the tape, it's already been inspected by customs. I don't recognize it as Canadian customs, but somebody's had a look in here. So, yeah, it won't be the first time it's open, but we'll see what's inside together for the first time. All right. More cardboard. Ooh, this might be interesting. All right. Box one. Gone. Box two. Uh-oh. More bags and bags and boxes. All right. Well, if you can't tell already what this is, there you go. HS Projectiles. Managed to order this from, I think it was Milsig Direct Europe. Found out they were able to ship to Canada. Had to grab at least a box because everybody's been dying to know about this stuff, and so have I, honestly. It's always good to have a little bit of competition out there, right? Okay. Inside is a very similar set of packaging to what we're used to here in North America. I am seeing a little bit of moisture in the bag, but that could just be typical because it's coming from Europe itself and overseas, and God knows how they handle the packaging. If you really want to know, it's same old plastic bag packaging. And we're gonna open this up, grab a few to show you. There you go. Some nice close-up pictures of the HS Projectile rounds. I don't want to say the other brand because I don't know if that's a no-no or a whatever. Anyways, let me put a couple of these down. Let's have some quick looks together. There is no nipple. They're actually really smooth. The fins are nice and sharp. They actually have a straight, clean edge. I'm going to guess, just by looking at it, the way they fill these guys is empty dark shell. And then inside, there we go. Inside there, it looks like that what is a green cap is actually a clear cap that acts like a plug from the backside. It's using, I guess, the paint on the inside as your tracer. You know, when you shoot down line, you want to be able to follow you around. They're using the paint itself for you to follow instead of just using plastic. It's kind of a different, neat idea. But again, the round itself is actually, I have to say, I'm impressed. There's no seam between the fins and the dome part. And again, there is no such thing as a nipple on these things. If you want to do that and compare it to what we all know best, you know, just looking at the two to compare, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the rifling, like the fins on the first, on the North American brand and the fins on the European brand has a tighter rifling to it. There's more fins on this guy than there is on what we're used to. Size-wise, let's see. I'd say they're comparable. I don't know if you can see that, but they seem to be pretty much dead on in size. Now, what I was going to do for you guys, just because I know there's going to be a bunch of people curious as to sizing and how close they are to each other, I managed to pick up and get in time a caliper and a digital scale. What I was going to do for you guys, just for information purposes, as a comparison, I'm going to pick, I guess, 5 random North American rounds and 5 random European rounds. I'll give you the weight for 5 and the measurement around the round itself for each, and take it as you will. Maybe I'll just do 3 because that could take actually a long while, and you'll get bored after 3 or 4. All right, okay. Let me put this aside over here. I guess I'll use my randoms from the European. Put that there. Got a few of the North American versions to pick from, so I'll do 1, 2, 3. Don't forget the orange guy. And you know what? I'll do 4. I'm going to put this aside. And I'm even going to go old school. I still have some of these. So I'm going to pull out one of these old school ones and do a comparison with that one as well. All right. I'll go into the bag. I'll dig a little bit. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's do weight first. Power this guy on. I'm just going to read them off as they weigh in. If you want to take notes, take notes. I probably won't even add anything to the screen after the fact of the video. This is, again, just information. It's zeroed. It's in grams. The first one is 3 grams. The Bronco is 3.09 grams. The two-tone silver, 3.08 grams. And the old school First Strike, oops, I said it, 3.11 gram, 3.12 grams. All right, going to the HS projectile ones, 3.06, 3, 308, 309. Seeming pretty consistent. The North American ones had a little bit more of a variance, I think. The European versions were pretty close to each other, actually. Okay, done with this guy. Caliper time. Let's give it a 0. Re-0. I'm doing this in inches. And again, I'm going to try my best to go around the girth of the round where the fins meet the dome, okay? 6, 7, 9. 6, 7, 9. 5. 6, 7, 6, 5. So these guys are probably a little bit smaller, but we'll find out in a minute. And if hopefully you can see it. 6, 7, 9, even. All right. North American version. Try to get that on the center. 680. 684. Oh, silver one. 680. And the old school 684. All right, so it seems like the HS projectile ones are a little bit on the smaller side, but I would assume they're more consistent. The North American versions, I mean, I know every batch might be a little bit different, and these are all the same batch. These are various batches, but these guys have a way more wider variance in them. How that's going to shoot, I don't know. I don't have the opportunity to go to a field in the next few weeks to try them, but I will go as soon as I have the free moment to go and at least try to dump a mag or 2 of each just to see if there's any big difference. But anyways, first impressions, if it matters, if my opinion matters, I mean, the HS projectile ones compared to the North American ones are, I don't know, these are really clean, a really clean round. Again, the dome, there is no such thing as a nipple. Where the dome meets the fin on the European HS stuff, it's a clean line. Where here, you can actually still see a seam. And the other biggest difference is, 2 differences, I'll say. The way these rounds are filled are different. There's a back cap to the European versions, whereas I'm pretty sure the seam is where the dome meets the fins, and the fill goes in there anyways, I'm not too sure of the process and never got to see it. I'm just guessing. Anyways, side note, getting sidetracked. Last biggest difference that I can see are the fins itself, the amount of fins. I don't want to sit here and count because I probably can't even see half of these, but I can definitely see, and I'm going to try to show you just by doing this. Hopefully you guys can see the amount of fins on the HS projectile is probably easily a third more fins than on the North American round. Again, I don't know how that's going to help for using it. I don't know if it's going to be a plus or a minus. I would imagine it's more stable and would work for your benefit, but I believe in actually using them to know the difference instead of what people tell me what it's supposed to do. Anyways, all right, guys, I'm trying to make this not as long-winded as it seems to be turning out to be, but this unboxing hopefully gives you an idea between the two rounds. My first impressions, I'd love to be able to use these. Oh, you want to talk about cost? Yeah, I can understand why the European market was not happy about those, because it's tables are turned. You want to be able to shoot these, you're paying a premium for them. I think they were 68 or 58 euros per bag of 150 or 175, somewhere around there. I'm not too sure what the exact pricing, please don't quote me. But to get a full case of this was more than a full case of this for us, because the shipping was kind of killer. And then, of course, I got dinged with duties and taxes, so that didn't help either. Are these worth the extra investment? If you're a person that likes to snipe and likes consistency in their round and weight and in size, these guys so far, king. Way more consistent from what I can see so far. I may order another batch because they have other colors and I like my collection. I actually managed to save most of my collection from before, so I need to rebuild. So I may order another couple bags of the other colors that are offered, just to see, and then maybe I'll find out then if the batches are different. And I'll let you guys know for sure. All right, that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up because I'm starting to battle even more. If you guys have any questions, concerns, as always, shoot me a message. Post a comment in the chat or on the page or on the video, whatever you want to call it, and I'll answer them as best I can. Then that's about it. Would I invest into it? It's definitely a must try at least once. If the shipping costs can't get brought down, I think there might just be two independents, one for each continent. But hopefully, we can work things out and everybody gets a little bit of everything. All right, guys. Hope this helps. Take care. Cheers.